Everyone, it is February 18th, and what we've been working on today is getting facial animation set up, and both in the workflow and for this character. So I'm going to go back and get, was it Dara, my first avatar, and we're going to get this guy and the other one set up with facial rigging so we can go ahead and animate and make additional expressions very, very easily. I think some things are a little perhaps exaggerated, need some refining, but overall, I've streamlined both the process and the setup, so should be quite nice. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this really quick, and I have to go back and adjust those parameters. We also have created an eyebrow texture. So let's go over the facial rigging first. We'll kind of work backwards from today. So I did have a script to take a list of keyframes and create shape keys from them based on the frame. So if you have like an animation for the face, I make the rig here. I'll make a pose for each of these, and then the script iterates through the whole list, and for each frame, so for example 48, it will go to frame 48 and save that as a shape key named cheek puff. And then so you have all these little micro expressions that I've backed up. Very, very useful. And it took some time because my previous version of this did have all the keyframes and the animations. They're kind of broken apart because I had one where there was multiple sets of shape keys you were able to create. So it took a little refining, a little bit cleaner, and same with the animation itself. It's just, there's no empty spaces here. Everything is just where it should be. Nice and condensed and streamlined. And then it just took some time to, I initially had a animation set built for anthro characters, and now we set them up for our human character. So just kind of refining and making it work. Yeah, and so that was kind of the first chunk of work. And then the other chunk of work we did is creating the eyebrow. So before, yesterday, I tried baking the eyebrow directly onto the skin texture, but that didn't work very well. It just was a little low poly, kind of unsatisfying results, to be honest, but this one's looking quite good. And basically what we did is just take the mesh, the body mesh, extract the eyebrow, and then give it the hair material. So if I look at my object here, and let's go to the actual hair object that I've made here. You can see it's just this floating little eyebrow. And if we go into the UV map, you can see it's on the texture we created. And so again, we're just using this kind of atlas where we'll have kind of large strips of hair, thin strips of hair, and these are the kinds of maps we'll be making for different styles of haircuts. So in each one, we'll also have an eyebrow and an eyelash set. I'll probably make the eyebrow a bit bigger in the future because might as well just fill up half of this with the eyelash, the other half of the eyebrow, and then the rest with strips of hair. And that'll look quite good. And then for the texture, go back to the baker. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just this little clump of hair that, again, I can kind of go back and refine and tweak and change. So if I wanted to give them wispier eyebrows or whatever, thinner eyebrows, all these different things, everything's kind of ready to go, ready to be rebaked. And as long as I standardize my setup here, it'll be quite easy to swap them out with different characters or even give the same character different eyebrows, things like that, because it's just the mesh and the UV map that's important. And it's no longer part of the body texture. So should be quite simple to strip out of any character. But overall, that is really all the work we did today. I was thinking about doing an animation, but I realized I just have too much to do. I want to do some animations with characters, get characters moving, but I need my whole character pipeline to be done first. So this is a major step towards that. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with another update. Bye.